Adonai, which when used as a greeting means the God in me recognizes the God in you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Erica. I'm a Hermetic alchemist. Alchemy is the original science, and Hermetics is the study of the energetic laws of the universe. So basically, I'm a scientist of energy. I'm a starseed incarnate, here to share a lot of information with the collective as humanity is going through an ascension process into the age of light. We are leaving the Piscean age, the age of darkness, and on into the age of Aquarius. But a lot of people are here just existing. They don't know why they're here. And they think they're a human that maybe happens to have a soul. But in all actuality, you are a soul that is chosen to have a human experience, one of many. We all have a higher self, a magnificent being of light, all-knowing and all-seeing. It exists in the energy grid, the grid of light, or some would call it the ether. When it's time to incarnate, a shard of your higher self comes into this dimension at a specific latitude and longitude. That energy gets embedded into your field, and then it sets the stage for the majority of the experiences that you're going to have in this incarnation. When you're listening to your intuition, that's your higher self guiding you. These energies truly dictate the experiences that we will have, and they move in divine synchronization. I'm capable of reading into these energies. I can tell people a lot about themselves, why they have incarnated, what some of their strengths are, what some of their weaknesses are, what it is they're here to evolve from. I can take a look at any day in the past and tell you what the energy was of a specific experience. There's so much power in it because people can really understand what it is that they went through, and they can heal from it, alchemize it quicker. I can take a look at any day in the future and make guesstimations on what's available to you at what time according to the energies. New love, heavy karmic cycles, all of that information can be easily read. And so it's important to really recognize how empowering that is. I've been able to take this information and turn it into a lucrative commercial modeling career. I've been in over 300 commercials and print ads, mostly by just using energy and understanding what energy is available to me at what time. Oh, today's a big money day? Okay, I'm gonna put my effort in today. Oh, today's very karmic in nature? Okay, I'm not gonna leave the house. And it works to perfection, really. And so I'm not the only one. I've seen this work for years for so many different people. And so I decided to start making these videos so that people can really start to understand what it means to be an energetic being, right? Here's where the saying, as above, so below, comes into play. All the waters on the earth are a reflection of the sky. The sky turns dark and the water turns dark. It's not the other way around. The tide is the pull of the moon. And so humans at any given time are 67 to 72% water, depending on how many carbs you eat. And so if you are approximately 70% water, you are also a reflection of the energies in the sky, but your specific energies that sit at the latitude and longitude. We have 13-year cycles that we go through, and there's specific sacred geometry and numerology that governs that time period. And then every year on your birthday, you start a new cycle of energy, an energy that you will learn lessons through the entire year. You will attract people to you that are coded with that energy. You will attract people to you that you make that energy with. You will attract experiences around that energy. And so understanding what your year is going to be on day one is a level up, big time. And so there are also 52-day cycles that happen throughout the year. And then every single day, there's another energy available to us. We have many different combinations of numerology and sacred geometry combinations that make up our life path. Our main is called our sun energy. And our sun information is what we are meant to evolve to in this lifetime. We have a Mercury energy, and that's how we communicate with the world. We have a Venus energy, and when someone comes into our life that their sun sign is coded the same way your Venus energy is coded, it's like shooting stars and hearts, and it's like one of those love at first sight feelings. Then we have a Mars energy, and that's where our power lives, but also our anger on the lower frequency. Then there's Jupiter. When someone comes in that is coded, their sun is coded the way your Jupiter is, there's so much expansion to be had with that individual. Jupiter is where our abundance lies, where our money lies, right? Then there's Saturn. Saturn is the great teacher. When you meet someone who their sun is coded the same way your Saturn is, there's karmic balance there. It's going to be a karmic experience, depending on what's due to you or due to them, right? As you have sown, so shall you reap with whatever energy sits in your Saturn. Then there's Uranus. Uranus flips everything upside down. It can be chaotic in the moment, but eventually it leads us to a better place. And then there's Neptune. Our Neptune energy is very dreamy. It's very spiritual. And then there are two other energies that are extremely important energies to understand about ourselves. There is a cosmic lesson energy. When someone who is coded, their sun is coded the same way your cosmic lesson is, it's going to be a tough lesson, right? Well, depending on how you take it. But I recently had a client who, married her cosmic lesson, and it was a very difficult experience for her. These aren't people that we are actually meant to invest in. But when the universe wants you to learn a lesson, the energetic pull to that being is very strong, but it's a lesson, right? But on the flip side, there is the cosmic reward energy, and anyone who is coded, their sun is coded the same way your reward is. These are the people to invest in. These are the people who will bring constant goodness into our life. These are, it doesn't even have to be romantic, but just understand upon meeting that person that that's someone to invest in. That's very powerful information, as all of it is. It's really, you come to understand that life is not happening to us. It happens for us, and it happens in divine synchronization. The rest of this video is for anyone whose birthday is the date listed in the title. If that's not you, but you've had a birthday since May 28th, because that's when I started making these videos, go to my playlist, The Birthday Gift, and your video will be in there. I'm doing a synopsis of the sun information for everyone. If you know anybody who's recently had a birthday, send them their video. Even if they don't really understand about energy, the information will spark a light within them and help them on their path. The energies in the collective are so heavy right now, and all of us light workers are doing what we can to help lift the frequency. And so if you could give this video a like, a comment, a share, so the YouTube algorithm will pick it up. My main goal is to get as much information to people to help them be happier, to help them live in a higher frequency. Thank you for your time and your energy. Adonai. And if your birthday is for today's video, yay! Happy birthday or happy belated birthday. The rest of the video is for you. Sun energies tend to resonate deeper the more evolved one is. The first time I read my sun information was over 17 years ago, and it was pages of copy long, but only a small portion of it resonated. But it resonated so deeply, it showed me a pattern that I was not consciously aware was a pattern. It showed me how to heal it, to alchemize it, to change the behavior. And so that caused me to delve really deep into sacred geometry. I needed to understand how it all worked. It was so fascinating. And I got so many answers. And so I was just sharing it with everyone around me. But now, all these years later, I have evolved into the information that sits in my sun. There is a secondary energy, though. It plays itself out like an orbiting energy. It will show itself from time to time. But it is an ego-based energy, a shadow energy. And so people who are living more of an ego-based life will tend to resonate with the secondary energy until they evolve. Now, there's no judgment in that, right? An ego-based life is someone who is more in their head juxtaposed to in their heart, right? The ego messes with you in your mind. Your soul sits in your heart. And so that's the difference between the two as we evolve. With that being said, there is no judgment from me as I tell you what these energies are and how they can tend to play themselves out. And as you are listening, I hope that you listen from a non-judgmental place. If something I say doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate, that's fine. This is a general synopsis of what the energy is. Take what does resonate and build on it and evolve from that place. People who are born today are living a life path where energetically they sit at the top of the suit of love. And so their lessons in this lifetime are around embodying love and exuding love in its highest frequency. They've had many other lifetimes where they have been evolving in the areas of love. So inherently, they do understand that love is the highest power of all, and they are here to really master that energy. These people are very dominant in nature, very masculine in nature. Quite brilliant. You don't want to argue with someone born today. It is an energy that can do extremely well in finance and helping others with their finances, or in the justice system. These people seek justice for themselves if they are wronged by anyone. They do want to love everyone, but if you wrong them, they will want to be avenged. It's an energy that is a very loving, nurturing parent, and they can use this power of love that they have in their careers. But they are, one of the main lessons for them to learn is how to be that loving, nurturing spouse. It's quite often in this life path that they use all of their energy for their careers and their children, and their spouse ends up getting the short end of the stick. The women tend to want to be the head of their household. The energy is so dominant, and so there is a level of grace that must be developed for their partners. With the men, unfortunately, it can tend to play itself out as infidelity because they have so much power and love. They're so charming. They're so well liked by everyone. So this life path is meant to really sit in that highest space of love that there is. And so that's where these people are evolving into. It's a fantastic life path. This was Jacqueline Kennedy. This is her life path. And we can see how when tragedy struck, she was this powerhouse of a parent for her children and protecting them and nurturing them and helping them heal. You know, this is a life path that is truly understanding of the power of love, and all the lessons around it are helping them really master that energy and that understanding of their power of love. Secondary energy is that of karmic balance. So it's an energy of how you have sown, so shall you reap in the area of love. Its highest vibration, it's the peacemaker's energy, but it sits in your shadow. And with this life path and this energy sitting in the secondary, sometimes you just gotta chalk experiences up to karma. Ask your higher self why you've experienced this. Once you ask, you will receive an answer in one way or another. It's just a matter of recognizing it. I hope the rest of your birthday is amazing. If you'd like to get a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. We can take a look at the new energy that arrives for you today and that you will experience the rest of the year. You will draw towards you people whose sun are this energy, and you will draw towards you experiences around this energy for you to learn and grow from it. Or we can just look deeper into your chart. Thank you for your likes, your channel subscription. I appreciate all the help growing this channel. Adonai.